Look at that beautiful sky. It's like summer's arrived at last. Hello, good morning. Beautiful day here down at Tetnall Pool. See the pool's filled up. You know summer's here when the kids are splashing around, having fun, enjoying themselves. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying some nice weather as well, wherever you are, and having a lovely stand. We've got the tree is in full bloom now. Look at that. This is our beautiful stand oak tree. Very symbolic to us. Weathers all storms, shelters us. Very stoic and staunch. That's us, the Tetnall standers. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. All good here. Been enjoying a lot of very nice weather, and but I had a bit of an unpleasant job over the last few days. Mealy's riddled with fleas. Any dog owner will know, you get to summer and the fleas are out in force, and got me thinking. Very symbolic. Mealy, the unwitting host of these parasites that, when left unchecked, will drain the life out of you. Horrible things. Nasty, horrible parasites whose only job, their reason to be, is to live off the host, offering nothing back, take, infecting and infesting. And you know, the best way to treat these infestations is to actually make the host unpalatable. Turn the game on them. Become toxic to the parasites, rather than trying to kill, you know, every individual flea. You know, you can get quite a few. I've been doing it, you know, get them off there. But the moment you stop, the moment you turn your back, there's another 10 in the place of the one that you've managed to get rid of. We have a lot of people, understandably so, saying, oh, you know, we just shoot Bill Gates. I'm not advocating that, Facebook, before you decide to take this down. But, you know, people say, you know, we need to take these people out, take these evildoers out. And, you know, it might work, you know, in the short term, but it's not the solution, is it? The solution is to become so toxic to the parasites themselves that they've got nothing to feed off. So Mealy's had his nice natural remedy, which is applied over the next few weeks on the back of his neck. Very gentle, nice stuff, but it gets into his system, and the fleas don't like it. They don't like it at all. So they simply stop feasting on him. They stop living on him. They just go. They're repelled, rather than having to try and kill off every single parasite. You just become absolutely repellent to them. And this is what we're in, what we're facing. You know, we are the unwitting hosts of parasitic entities, parasitic force, whatever you want to call it. And the most effective way to end all of this is to just become absolutely toxic to them. So we can't host them anymore. And how do we do that? Stop buying into their bullshit. Just say no. That's all it takes. It's all it's ever taken. Stop feeding them. Stop buying into their institutions, their system. The system needs to change. Like Milu, his system is changing now. His system. And so there's nothing to feed off for the parasites. And that's what we need to do, change our system. Internally, personally. You know, like there's a lot of these parasite detoxes that people are doing. It's a great idea. Cleanse yourself fully. And that's what this whole world needs, is a parasite detox. And that's how we do it, not picking off one by one and fighting, and it's, you know, wasting all that energy trying to take on these individual parasites, or, you know, they present as groups as well. I mean, we are taking them on, but how do we do that? No. Just saying no. Stop accepting their toxic agenda. Stop going along with their system, their way of doing things. Just say no. And people are. And that's what changes. We have the power. And they know that. They absolutely know that. They don't want you to know it. But they know. And so we stop engaging, we stop nourishing them, we stop feeding them with our energy, our time, our resources. We just say no. We will not comply. We do not consent. We were not asked. And we will not comply. They need us. They need our energy, our power, our resources, our time. And all the distractions. You know, we need to detox from their shit. And that includes their toxic media, the entertainment, you know, the stuff that we're ingesting. And we're responsible for this. The mind control operates through, you know, so much through our screens. What are we feeding ourselves with? These horrible, violent, angry, depressing TV shows, and it's supposed to be entertainment. And it's all serial killers and rape and murder, and that's what you're meant to be winding down to. What are we actually taking into our system and sort of perpetuating the whole cycle? Things like that, you know. I mean, it's literally everything has been toxified now. Every system, education, religion, politics. Our food is toxified, our skies are toxified, our water's toxified, our medicine's toxified. You name it, there's very, very little within society now that hasn't been taken over and inverted and made toxic. It's time to turn the tables and stop buying their crap, buying into it, and create our own. Just repel, no. Create our own. Put more of our energy onto what we want to see in the world, how we want to be living, and reducing that fear, because that's, in the end, that's their diet. They survive on a diet of fear, because that's what holds people hostage. Do this, otherwise there's always that threat hanging over. When the fear's gone, what have they got over you? Nothing. So, yeah, detoxify from their system, refuse to be a host to the parasites, change your system. We change our whole system, and they just drop off. Doesn't have to be some huge great battle. When the change is within us, totally beyond their control, they've got nowhere to go, and they know it, and my God, they fear us because of that. Make no mistake, the greater fear is by far on their side, because their days are numbered, and they know it. And so they'll throw the kitchen sink at us, trying to keep us distracted, trying to keep us in fear. Look here, there, this is happening. Fear, fear, fear. When you know what their game is and you refuse to engage, you're operating on a completely different frequency, and they've got nothing on you. Nothing on you. So just remember that when you're looking out there and the craziness and my God, what next? What's going to happen? Just remember what's fueling it, what's behind it. It's their fear. So I will love you and leave you. Show you this. It's lovely. They've got like a little nature-friendly zone here.